Welcome, everyone, to another edition of Capital Connections Live. This is our ninth edition covering the 89th Texas Legislature. I'm Doug Foster, the Director of Regulatory Affairs for Polunsky Beitel Green, and my partner in these broadcasts is Peter Idziak, our Senior Associate Attorney.
Thanks, Doug. So, in this episode, we want to kick off the first of a two-part podcast summarizing all the bills we track set to become new Texas law. In this episode, we will present 8 separate bills, all surrounding the issue of document integrity and filing. Then, our final podcast will summarize all the various bills related to the financial service industries from the 89th Texas Legislature.
Well, thanks, Peter. Let's start the first 5 bills here. All address activity of county clerks and their filing of mortgage-related documents. Senate Bill 647 authorizes a county clerk to refuse to file a record to transfer, convey interest in either real or personal property if there is an opinion from the district or county attorney determining that there may be cause to believe the documents are fraudulent. Senate Bill 1734 creates a form that provides a clearer and less expensive route for property owners to challenge when fraudulent documents have already been filed against their property. After filing an affidavit with the county clerk, the district clerk, then a district judge will make a determination as to the validity of the claim. House Bill 4063 is unilateral memorandum of contracts. They've been abused in a sense of greenmail, seeking for sellers to pay a go-away fee. But after September 1st of this year, which is the effective date of both this bill and the two that I previously discussed, memorandum of contract filers will have to have also the signature of the property owner. And if they do not, then the owner can file a contradicting affidavit within 45 days. The next two new laws are already implemented. They became effective the date that the governor signed them, which was June the 20th. Senate Bill 1547 removes the county clerk's authority to charge a 10-cent per page fee when documents are provided in electronic form. And House Bill 4350 requires the county clerk, upon a written request from a peace officer, to omit or redact any instruments that have been made public by the county clerk that would contain those individuals' social security numbers, driver's license numbers, or their personal residence. Peter?
So, the remaining 3 new laws we are presenting here all have an effective date of September 1st this year, and they address codifying a legal opinion and new enforcement penalties. So, we have previously brought to your attention Senate Bill 372, which is already in practice through a Texas general opinion, and that's opinion number KP-0424. And what it does is it defines persons authorized to exercise the power of sale under the terms of a contract lien on real property. In other words, who can serve as a trustee under a deed of trust. The bill amends Property Code Chapter 51 to clarify that persons include a corporation, organization, government or governmental subdivision or agency, business trust, estate, trust, partnership, association, and any other legal entity. The second bill, Senate Bill 693, creates a criminal offense for the use of a notary seal or counterfeit seal on a fraudulent document or instrument. Deed theft typically involves the forged signatures of the true owners to either sell the property or borrow against it. This new law in the property code creates a criminal state jail felony for notarizing a real estate document that is determined to be fraudulent. The third bill, Senate Bill 1379, accomplishes much of the same things as the previous bill, Senate Bill 693, but through the Texas Penal Code. It increases the penalties for forgery offenses involving a deed, mortgage, or similar document by elevating the offense to a third-degree felony. The penalty is further increased if the offense was committed against an elderly individual, 65 years or older is the definition of elderly. So those are the 8 bills set to become law that address document integrity and real property recording issues. So thank you for joining us for this podcast, and be sure to watch out for the second half recap on all the other bills that affect financial services changes in Texas law. Please visit our website at www.mortgagelaw.com and click on the Insights tab, where you can find our written analysis and weekly updates on the Texas legislative session that has just concluded. And if you'd like to subscribe to our Capital Connection updates for the future, the information on how to do so is at the end of this video. So thanks for watching PBG's Capital Connection Live. On behalf of Doug Foster and myself, see you next time.